to win the teams, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring, this for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner, only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eat blood across it where the blood thinner, juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers, only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger, only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought, yeah. I buy like 23, whoa. Won't fall again and I put that on me, yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve, yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill, yeah, yeah. Champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought, yeah. I buy like 23, whoa. Won't fall again and I put that on me, yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve, yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze.
Tonight on EA Sports, Super Bowl 55. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Second and 11. At the 24.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I missed him, it would have been a long night.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. He's going deep for Brown. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Oh, fighting off the defender. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yellow, yellow.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Here I come.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took The ball off course.
It's second down. and
Line of
10.
scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 40's Mike. 40's Mike. Right here, right here.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Good.
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs.
The 25-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Being chased out left. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A 1st down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
The 23-yard line.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Let's go. Motion, motion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Will Fuller, 75 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Man open. That's Henry Ruggs. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. And again, it's Mahomes. And Ingram holds it in. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46.
That's the end of the first.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide.
Yellow. Motion. Mike.
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's Mostert. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. To throw on 3rd down, Watson. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Taken in at the 22. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Watch out.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 29-yard line. On the move to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by George Iloka. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Check the backer. Check 20.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Devin McCourty brings him down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Escaping the pressure right. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Switch. Tight dog.
Shift. Watch the 9. Check 3.
This is Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Dolphins 46-yard line.
I'm going to run you over. Check.
Now Mostert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes this Washington 21. Dolphins nothing. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is caught at the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Reception here by Ruggs. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow. 40. Coming to you. 40's the mic. Squeeze. No chance. Easy. Mike's 40. Man, that's trash.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Traquan Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. Taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people very next time your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him and let him fling another one.
Check.
Once again, it's Mostert.
You got tight right there.
First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
check. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. I got you, Pop. 24 is down. He's coming.
Mostert. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Freeman. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
Freeman, the ball carrier.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Check 43. Shit. Check. Alert.
To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. And going deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Let him know. Hey, alert 3. Shift.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Switch.
Peek ahead.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Keep it up, guys. Check 9. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check safety. Kill. Hey, 31.
Here's Mostert.
Check 13.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes this Washington 28, Dolphins 7. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 31, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Mahomes finds his tight end Ingram, and he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on third, 42 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Mahomes now on first down. Mahomes hit, he lost the football. And does Washington have it? They do.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the defense.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Lining up for the point after.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic? Yeah. I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Back now here on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They give him a gain of 37.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
24. Motion, I got one. 26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Here's Watson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson letting one go deep for the end zone. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Watch tight. Tight is right.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is going to have the Dolphins' first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That one goes for 8 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The Dolphins on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
31-yard line.
Let's go, D. Man left, man left. 3 down, 3 down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a first down. And Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
57 colors.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Smith catches left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
26 more yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's... Going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Evan Ingram. Incomplete. Kyle Duggar there on the coverage.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Pull it together.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
I'm coming.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain?
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep them from going all the way.
We got to snap it. 26, Mike. 55.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
26, Mike. I got him. 26.
Throwing now, Watson.
It's our time.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Tighten down. There you go. Another timeout.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deshaun Watson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes this Washington 42. Dolphins 14. Josh Lambo set to kick off.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, good-looking return set up here. accelerating, and off he goes. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score.
Touchdown.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most?
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
And Watson's going to throw it here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Alert 3, alert 3. 26, Mike. 26, Mike. Check, 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 check.
Throwing again is Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just is not. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 48. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, go on, Mike 40, Mike 40.
Tackles, tackles.
Hatchet.
Yellow. 43, 43.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but it'll be second down. Second down following the incompletion.
Jay, 43, 15.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final try for Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington football team. They win it, and they will once again possess the Lombardi Trophy.
Get out my way, Lil. Get out my way, Lil. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks. I got homies that can sleep without 2. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what
poppin' in. Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah. Drip. Little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip.